Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today is kind of a different one. It's not makeup or clothing related. Obviously not exactly news anymore, but we're all stuck inside. So I've been trying to take up a few extra hobbies to kind of get me through. So I've also kind of been thinking of filming like a week routine video, because I have literally only just got into a routine with this and I feel like it's quite a healthy one. I'm exercising at home, which isn't something I ever thought I'd say because I'm quite lazy, but today, as you can probably tell by the title, I'm talking about bullet journaling. It's I'm in no means an expert. I generally don't really know what I'm doing with it, but I used to do art and design at college, so I thought like do something creative. That doesn't make me good at it at all, but I do generally really like being creative. So anyone else that likes sticking pictures into a book, you'll probably really like this. So obviously the absolute bare minimum you're gonna need is a bullet journal, and I personally, well, I think it's like kind of the definition of a bullet journal. I personally really like the ones with the like dots in to kind of like help you with straight lines and stuff if you're a bit incompetent like me. And also if you're not like very creative, you really don't have to be, because although I did do art and design at college, I'm not very creative. So what I do is I normally pick a colour scheme for each page and then find pictures of that colour scheme and stick them in, and it kind of looks pretty. So this is my page for the beginning of the year, and I actually started this in like February, I think, so I was a bit behind when I started, but I wanted to try and catch up and also do like January and February pages anyway. So in the 2020 page I did some goals and obviously put the year in the middle here. It's nothing special. Obviously my goals is to travel more, but that's kind of impossible right now, so 2020 isn't looking like I'm going to be able to achieve those goals. Reach at least 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, if you fancy subscribing. But what are we now? April, what month is that? The 4th, and I'm at 400, so I feel like by the end of 2020 it's probably achievable, like if I carry on uploading regularly. Kind of depends how long we're in lockdown for, because I've actually only been uploading regularly since we've been in lockdown, so who knows. Save at least £1,000, which I'm terrible at saving, so I really don't know if this one's achievable, but I'm gonna try. Obviously being indoors is making it so much easier to save money, so thankful for that. Keep up to date with this journal. Actually haven't been able to achieve that just yet. I still haven't done my March page or my April page, and also, okay, so I really hate this page. I did show a bit of it in my, like, I can't remember what I called it, like a day in quarantine or something like that. Like I did a video where I just vlogged for a day. It was kind of a bit boring, but I did do like a whole year like calendar type page, and I really hate it. Like I really hate this drawing. It's just like so childish, but I just wanted to like fill some space. And then I did my January page, and I'm actually really happy with how this one turned out. I think it looks quite cute. I included some carnations, which is the January birth flower, which is also my birth flower. Again, picked a colour scheme which was grey, but also I had to have the Happy New Year, like just something New Year in there. And then I've also got what's happening this month, like things that I know is happening. So my 21st, my friend was visiting, and I've got here lots of drinking, so guess I just like drinking at that time. And then I've got my highlights page, and I really quite like this idea. I think it's nice to have a, oh, also I spelled highlights wrong. Like how thick of me. Look how I spelled it. Yeah, it's not spelled like that. And I didn't realise until after I'd done it, and I was like, well, it's done in pen now, so I guess it's staying. But yeah, I really like the highlights page spelled correctly, because I just think it's a nice positive thing to do. And then for February I chose the theme pink. Obviously I'm not much of a calligraphist, I don't know if that's a word. I can't do calligraphy basically, and my titles always look a little bit shite, so that's why the title looks shite. But yeah, I again chose a colour and then went on Pinterest and basically typed in like pink aesthetic, and nice pink pictures come up. And then I put them on a Word document and print them. It's literally as easy as that, and it's really fun and like really satisfying to do once you've like finished a page. I actually really love it. But yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent about my own bullet journal there. But what you will need is obviously a journal. I picked this one up on Amazon for I think like £7, although I've checked my order history and everything's gone up in price. Like literally everything gone up in price. And I don't know if that's like because it's now harder to get or because companies are being snaky and like capitalizing on the fact that people have to buy things online. I kind of hope it's not the latter. I'm actually just going to get out my order history. So yeah, started off with the bullet journal. I picked that one up because it was cheap and had really good reviews and just looked like a proper bullet journal, if you know what I mean. So this exact bullet journal is now £10.99 and I can't really remember if that was the price I paid for it. Oh no, I bought it for £10.99 and it's now £13.99, so it's gone up in price. Honestly, I think everything has. Like I said, I'm not quite sure why. It's now £14, which again, I don't really think that's bad. Like, and then also at the same time, I bought actually I'm really happy with this pack actually. I got a pack of pens and they're like dual ended, so one side's a brush pen and one side's like a fine liner. I have still kept them in the pack because I just think it's very aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, really happy with these. They work really well. I've got pretty much all colours you need here. And when I bought them, they were only £8, but they are now currently unavailable. But honestly, there's so many things like this on Amazon. There's one here for £16 and it's literally the same thing. Ooh, and that one comes with stencils. That's pretty handy for bullet journaling. And then another thing I found handy to get started with bullet journaling is washi tape. I've always loved washi tape, but like never had a use for it. So now I'm very happy to be able to use it. So I got this pack of multicolored and I bought it for £2, which is a bargain. No, that's not available either. But again, if you just search it, there's so many more, there's like so many similar things. It's double the price, but free shipping, so it's fine. But not only did I buy all the colours of washi tape in that pack, I also got some very bougie washi tape from Amazon as well. So I got these. Now I think this pack was £5 or something like that. Wait, I can just check. £5.99 for 5 rolls, which I think is fine. And they are really, really pretty. Like I kind of save these for special pages. I think this is my favourite because I just really love anything with stars and moons on. But also there's this autumn one, which I'm going to be just so excited to use in the autumn. So I'd say those things are pretty much essential for starting a bullet journal. Obviously you don't need anything other than a bullet journal if you really don't want to. Like if you literally just want a pen and like to write in like a weekly goals or daily goals or anything, like you only need the bullet journal and a pen. Or even if you have a notebook lying around and you just want to do it with what you have, then I'd say that's probably good as well. But you don't need anything fancy, and if you did, then you can just order it on Amazon for quite a good price. And even in these trying times, it will still arrive pretty quickly, so you can get started with your bullet journal very fast. If I had any other tips, I would probably say, I mean, this is probably quite obvious, but I would say if you wanted to do like a cute, like artsy page, I'd pan it out in pencil first because that's what I tend to do. Like I will write, actually I'll show you because I think I've still got some pages that I'm yet to do. So I plan out what's going to be on what page. Let me see. So I've written in pencil here, like Feb highlights, I don't know if that's going to show up. I spelled that correctly actually. And then on the next page, I've got March, it just says March, and then on the next page I've got March highlights, and then the next one's going to be April, but I think I'm going to have an extra page in March just to dedicate to like a cute Animal Crossing page of like what I've done in my Animal Crossing island so far, because I'm really loving the game. It's so cute. But I'm kind of overwhelmed with it because there's like so much I can do. But if you wanted me to try and do a video on Animal Crossing, then I'd be more than happy. So let me know down below if that was something you would want to see. And one last thing I like to do with my bullet journal is whenever I get like a new tape, or like if I want to test out the pens, I'll go to the very back and like flip it over, and I've got my like washi tape swatches here, and I did this because I saw someone else do it. Like I've been watching, when I first started bullet journaling, I've been watching loads and loads of people like do this kind of thing and like just do bullet journaling, and I've also got some pens tested out over here. If you wanted to try something out, I'd say try it at the back of the book first, because if you're kind of like low-key OCD like me, it's going to be annoying if you try it out on the page and then you hate it because you can't rip the page out. I mean, I guess you could just stick over it, but it's not very convenient. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on the topic. I was thinking of doing like a what to do in isolation video, although I feel like it's kind of been overdone, so I might not. But obviously bullet journaling is a good idea. Like, it's really fun, it's really chilled out, and it's just another hobby to take up. Just kind of fill your time with hobbies. I'm very glad that I already started my YouTube channel because that's kind of like filled up a lot of my time, which is, I'm just like thankful for, because I would literally just be lying in bed every day if not. So YouTube's been taking up a lot of my time. I actually have got into a really good routine of uploading on Thursdays and Sundays, so if you want to check my channel out on Thursdays and Sundays, then there'll be a new video. But yeah, that is pretty much what I have to say about bullet journaling. Again, not like a professional bullet journalist or anything like that, but I do enjoy it, and I think it's a really good hobby to take up at this time. But thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe because that would be super helpful. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!